Hey, church family. The last 18 months or so have been a whirlwind for our church. The passing of my dad, our founding pastor of 38 years, is something that could have broken us. It could have really divided us, but it actually did the opposite. God used it to unite us. And the beauty of Christ is shown through His bride this past year more than many of us have ever seen before. And I want to thank you for your love and support for me and Pastor Brian as your new senior pastors. Pastoral transitions are inherently risky, and oftentimes they end in a train wreck. But our transition has been nothing short of God's divine blessing. You've loved us and prayed for us and encouraged us. You're a testament to God's faithfulness and the great shepherding of my dad and Pastor Phil through the years. In the aftermath of COVID, we had over 1,000 members move out of California, and losing 1,000 people really took its toll on us, as many of them were leaders. But year by year, we've grown back. And recently, we hit our pre-COVID numbers. In fact, we've now surpassed them, and we're bigger now than we've ever been before.
This year of ministry has been one of the greatest seasons of growth in our church's entire history. We're growing in nearly every way. God is building some serious momentum here at Valley Baptist. We've had Sundays recently where we are up over 1,000 people here at Valley. Think about that for a second. That's 1,000 more people experiencing the love of God here in our church. I'm excited to say that we're growing in every single one of our worship services at all 4 of our campuses. And we're not just growing in worship attendance, we're also growing in life group attendance and volunteer engagement. We've added almost 300 new people in life groups, and we've started 25 new life groups this year. Our established life groups are growing as well. Our volunteer teams are also thriving. Just this past year, 377 new people have stepped up to go all in on serving here at Valley Baptist. Let's talk about missions for a second. This past year, 125 people from our church engaged 9 different countries with 12 short-term mission trips. In total, we saw 4,232 people profess their faith in Jesus because of those trips. Beyond the people from our church that went to the nations, there were also so many families that supported missions financially. Last year, we as a church gave over $1.1 million towards missions efforts all across the globe. Right here in Bakersfield, our care team provided over 200,000 pounds of food to 4,617 families in need this past year. One of the most exciting points of growth has been in terms of our baptisms. So far this ministry year, we've already seen 193 baptisms. That's a 35% increase from where we were at this same time last year. Our church is alive. We can't wait to see where God leads us this year and beyond.
Now, all of our growth and impact's a huge blessing, but it's no time to take a victory lap. The work and ministry must go on. There's more souls who need to be touched with the gospel, more lives that need to be changed. And one of the greatest tools we've had is our life groups ministry, but we're quickly outgrowing space. And that's why in December, we announced to the church a new life groups building that we want to build on our Fruitvale campus, along with renovating life group space in Building 11 on our Olive Drive campus. What's amazing is we've already had people start giving to that building, which is a huge blessing that's going to give us a great jump start to our building campaign that we're going to be laying out to the church in the fall. Valley Baptist started with a vision of reaching Bakersfield for Christ, and that's still our vision. There are men and women, boys and girls all over our city who desperately need Jesus. They need someone to love on them and to share Jesus with them. We exist in many ways for those people who don't know Christ yet. That's why we're not slowing down anytime soon. In fact, I pray we don't ever slow down, that Valley Baptist and all the people and churches we impact throughout the world will be bearing witness to Jesus until He returns. God is doing a great work among us. Let's take good care of all that He's given us and keep running the race He set before us. So this Easter Sunday, let's celebrate that Jesus is alive, and thankfully, so is Valley Baptist Church.